Christmas for her. Matthew in Texas found the elf.
And from Virginia, 9-year-old Maria Spraggin saw Regis.
Yes, Mike snapped this picture of his wife spotting Regis.
She was excited.
And she was excited. She forgot her hair wasn't done yet.
Well, you know what? Good for her. All right, tomorrow, Christmas performances, including one by train.
Plus, we'll show you how to set a functional and festive holiday table.
All right, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Christmas Eve, everybody.
Welcome to the set of a brand new show, Weather Underground. There'll be experts, bloggers, the smartest weather minds in the business, geeking out on what's happening in weather, how it happens, and why it's so freaking cool.
Weather Underground, weeknights at 6 on the Weather Channel.
On January 4th, discover the comedy that has critics raving.
There is too much real estate back here. I'd have to dislocate your shoulder. Do it.
Superstore premieres Monday, January 4th on NBC and stream the first 3 episodes now. Top critics love telenovela. Eva Longoria in Telenovela premieres Monday, January 4th. Watch episodes now on demand or on the NBC app.
Streaming now.
Ricky Gervais makes his triumphant return to host the 73rd Annual Golden Globe Awards.
Correct.
Live January 10th on NBC.
Live, local from WPTV. This is Today on 5 at 11. Local coverage you can count on.
Hey everyone, welcome to Today on 5 at 11. It is Christmas Eve. A lot of you guys are finishing up last-minute shopping, some cooking, everything ahead of tomorrow morning.
Yeah, malls close at 6. We'll talk about that a little later. But right now we're talking about a Christmas miracle, how friends, family, and even a community rallied together to help a Belle Glade family displaced from their home.
And many of you are also hitting the road or catching flights today. We're going to check in at the travel and how things are going at PBIA Airport a little bit later on.
Wasn't that bad this morning when we checked in with our Jacqueline Powell, but you know that traveling might be difficult because of some weather conditions across the country. Leads us to our top story. It was just a rough night to say the least through parts of the South, even parts of the Midwest. Rare December thunderstorms spawned more than a dozen tornadoes in Mississippi alone.
We're told at least 7 people are reported to have been killed in 3 states, and many others are hurt or still missing. Also, hundreds of survivors might be homeless or without power for this Christmas.
NBC's Mark Potter in Clarksdale, Mississippi with this report.
Behind me is one of the houses struck by the tornado. As you can see, the roof is partially collapsed. The house itself was actually knocked off its foundation, pushed in that direction about 5 feet. The sheriff tells us that the people who live there are okay. They were not hurt, but they did have to spend the night in a shelter in Clarksdale. The power crews have been out here since first light this morning, repairing the downed lines. They have a small army out here trying to get people their power back. The storm system yesterday spawned dozens of tornadoes in several states, causing widespread damage. In that storm zone, some people are still missing, and today the authorities are out looking for them to see if they can find them or to determine if there are more victims. That's a very grim task anytime, but especially during the holidays. Mark Potter, NBC News, Clarksdale, Mississippi.
All right, very dangerous stuff there. Looking much better, though, today across the country, with the exception of the East Coast, still getting a lot of rainfall from that system. For us, we still have high pressure in control of our weather, which means more sunshine and a slightly drier forecast than yesterday. We do have a chance for a few showers today, but things look pretty good so far. A Live 5 camera, Peanut Island, Singer Island looking great. 17-mile-per-hour wind right now in West Palm Beach, 14 miles per hour in Vero Beach, and gusting up a little higher than that. Our temperatures already climbing into the low 80s, and we should be in the mid 80s by early this afternoon, which will be near some record highs and well above our average high temperatures for this time of year. We're going to talk about continued temperatures through Christmas and the weekend, rain chances, and when we might start to cool down a little bit. That's coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Glenn. Well, we now know the identity of a man killed in suburban Lake Worth. Police say this young man, Wellington Davy Glinton, was shot and killed after he confronted a burglar who was carrying a gun. That was at a suburban Lake Worth apartment complex. Take a look, though. This is the man that Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies believe is involved If you recognize this man, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers.
Developing this morning, Indian River County deputies looking for a man who stabbed 2 people while reportedly high on Flocka. Happened late last night, and this is the photo into our newsroom of the suspect, Travis Gordon. A victim with several stab wounds was taken by helicopter to Longwood Regional Medical Center. A second victim was a 41-year-old man. He only had minor injuries, but again stabbed while Gordon allegedly on Flocka. To Boca Raton, a woman under arrest after she was caught rummaging through an apartment. Monica Alvarez was working in the apartment complex using a fake name, according to police. A cleaner said she saw the Fort Lauderdale mother leave her child unattended outside to search the apartment. Alvarez already has 17 run-ins with the law in not only Palm Beach, but Broward County as well.
This morning, we're working to get new information about an ATV accident near Indiantown. We're told that a 16-year-old boy who was injured in the crash has been released from the hospital, but 15-year-old Cameron Clements, who was riding with him when they hit a pole, remains at St. Mary's this morning in critical condition. So far, no word yet on a cause of the crash or which teen was driving. That crash, by the way, remains under investigation by Florida Highway Patrol. A woman says that she was robbed at her bank by 2 men. The ATM actually snapped a pretty clear picture of one of the suspects. You can see that there on the screen. The woman tells police that she was at the Regions Bank on Okeechobee Boulevard when the men came up to her pointing guns. Just 10 minutes later, West Palm Beach police say that her debit card was used at a different ATM by the man, actually, you see right there in that photo. Now, if you know who he is, call Palm Beach County Crime Stoppers.
This morning, Vero Beach police still looking for a man who robbed a 7-Eleven. Happened early yesterday morning at the store on 43rd Avenue, south of State Road 60. Again, take a good look at this clear surveillance picture. Police say the man walked right into the store with a gun and demanded money. Now, on the flip side, someone in Martin County dropped a diamond ring in a holiday collection kettle. The Salvation Army believes it's a donation. A jeweler confirmed the authenticity of it. Here's a picture. Boy, it has diamonds in it. It's a silver ring. So the Salvation Army of Martin County plans to sell it and then collect the money for donations.
December, not usually a time to spray for mosquitoes, but with our lack of cool temperatures and the recent wet weather, the mosquito population, it's booming. Palm Beach County leaders say that aerial spraying will continue as soon as the wind dies down. So far, several sprayings have been canceled because of those high winds. The county asking residents to drain or minimize any standing water on their properties.
Dale las gracias. Todo corazón.
A Belle Glade family celebrating Christmas a little early today. Their home caught fire just last week, and they lost everything. News Channel 5's Tanya Rogers shows us how friends and even strangers got together to help this family.
It's been an emotional roller coaster ride for this family, not knowing where they will live. But this week, someone anonymously donated this mobile home after hearing the family of 10 had no place to call home. Workers are here fixing it up, getting it ready for the family to move in soon. Today, dozens of people in the community are showing up, bringing the family clothes, new toys, and even a Christmas tree. This is workers are placing the finishing touches on a refurbished trailer, a home for Elizabeth Maya and her family. Now their home caught fire 11 days before Christmas. Now the home was a total loss, but dozens of people are stepping up to help. One of them, 13-year-old Morgan McNeil. She's never met the family before, but that didn't stop her from asking her friends if they would be willing to donate a new toy. She was able to collect 20 toys.
It was like 11 days before Christmas, and it was like 7 kids, and I just felt bad for them and not having any toys or anything.
The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office and Palm Beach County Fire Rescue also donated items to this family. Reporting in Belle Glade, Tanya Rogers, WPTV News Channel 5.
Listening to a lot of carols today. Well, these ladies and that lone gentleman you see there, looks like they're going to need an agent pretty soon. That's because members of the Fort Pierce Police Department are putting together a choir to perform Christmas carols right there at the department. That choir consists of road patrol officers, command staff, and administrative staff.
A special guest in a red suit stopped by the Palm Beach Children's Hospital. Yep, for the 11th consecutive year, Santa himself, escorted by the Palm Beach County Fire Rescue Pipe and Drum Band, rode to the hospital on a fire pumper tanker. Santa, along with the firefighters and a few elves as well. There they are rolling up. handing out gifts to kids that, they won't be home for Christmas. Kids like Jackson Hunter, a 5-year-old battling leukemia, received a new toy from Santa.
He also got me a big teddy bear.
He said he got me a big teddy bear. Jackson's a huge Star Wars fan, already named that big teddy bear R2-D2. Tori?
Today, airlines expect about 38 million passengers over a period spanning Christmas and New Year's. And News Channel 5's Jacqueline Powell is at the Palm Beach International Airport with a look at what to expect with those jam-packed flights. Jacqueline?
Lots of people getting on those last-minute flights for Christmas. We've seen pretty long lines throughout this morning here at security. Usually when you come to PBIA, you don't have to wait at all to get through security. And people have been lining up this morning. We're definitely seeing more people than you usually would here at this airport. Now, flights are expected to be about 90% full across the country for the rest of the year. Now, airlines have had to shift the timing of a lot of their flights, and they've been adding more red-eyes in just to accommodate the big number of people who are booking flights this year. There are more people flying this year than last year. Now, yesterday was a really rough day for a lot of people flying. Bad weather up in the Northeast. It caused delays and cancellations all over, and we could see some more trouble today, even though it's nice down here in South Florida. Rain and snow in other parts of the country expected. That could cause some backups, especially from flights coming out west today. They're expecting some bad weather. Now, so far, everything has been running on time here at PBIA this morning. Just remember, though, if you are traveling, you want to make sure and plan for some extra time getting your ticket, checking your bags in line here, because things are a lot busier this time of year as more people are traveling. Reporting at Palm Beach International Airport, Jacqueline Powell, WPTV News Channel 5.
All right, Santa's making his way around the globe right now. Of course, those countries that hit nighttime before we do. We'll be tracking Santa as well using NORAD. In fact, Glenn's he got a little beat on him right now, and then Tyler Malden, he'll be in a little later. But, he started at the North Pole this morning, got the journey started.
Apparently, NORAD's also answering calls from kids about where he is.
Okay. I wouldn't want to know where he is, where he currently, but it's nice.
Aren't you curious?
Well, you got to sleep for him to come. That's all I know, okay? So, all right. All right, we'll get to the next story here. Up next, a special gift you'll receive with your purchase at a Florida jewelry store. You're going to want to hear this one.
And healthcare enrollment under the Affordable Care Act set record numbers this year. The state with the highest numbers enrollment coming up next.
And a live look at Jupiter Lighthouse. Looking a little windy out there. Your forecast with Glenn right after the break.
Right now, Winn-Dixie has cut prices on produce items to just $1. 3 pounds of onions, $1. Celery, $1. 1 pound of carrots, $1. Green beans, $1. And 1 pound of zucchini or yellow squash, only $1. Great food makes for a great feast at Winn-Dixie.
Hello, Jupiter Tequesta. I need some help with my air conditioning.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
Helping South Floridians is important to me. My dad built his business here. It's where I grew up. Our clients are wonderful, honest people. After their accident or injury, most are in shock and vulnerable. My #1 job? To fight for their rights so they can focus on healing. I'm attorney Glenn Levine from the law offices of Anajar and Levine. I wake up every morning with one mission: to make clients whole again. If you need responsive legal help, call 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Save the date. The Clock starts online at 12:01 a.m. Saturday, December 26th. That's when you can shop roomstogo.com. Get great furniture, save big, and pay no interest for 5 years until January 2021. Or shop our stores when they open at 10 a.m. Saturday morning. Get 2021 financing on Cindy Crawford Home, 2021 financing on the Sofia Vergara collection, 2021 financing on living rooms, bedrooms, and more. That's 5 years interest-free financing starting online at midnight Christmas night at Rooms to Go.
Many people have questions and misconceptions about plastic surgeons and their procedures. What is the difference between a gel and a saline implant? What is a mommy makeover and its recovery time? What is the harmonic scalpel and why does it make bruising and swelling better? Is there a difference between doing surgery in an outpatient facility or at a hospital? I am Dr. Venus. Log on to WPTV.com for my answer to this and many other questions.
Sometimes the best gift is just being home with the ones we love most. During City Furniture's holiday sale, a bedroom set is just $6.99. A power reclining sectional, $19.99. A 5-piece dining set, just $5.99. And find even more holiday specials at cityfurniture.com. Plus, enjoy free shipping and no interest for 18 months. Happy holidays from City Furniture.
Hello, Jupiter Tequesta? I need some help with my electrical.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
Right now, Winn-Dixie has cut prices on produce items to just $1. 3 pounds of onions, $1. Celery, $1. 1 pound of carrots, $1. Green beans, $1. And 1 pound of zucchini or yellow squash, only $1. Great food makes for a great feast at Winn-Dixie.
Covering Florida, a bold thief swipes a package from a doorstep.
It wasn't just any package. It contained medication for a child. Walter Morris has much more on this.
Like that, she's off. Take a good look. Miami police need your help tracking down this woman in the blue dress.
A girl who pulled into our driveway, walked across our lawn, picked up the package, and then got back in her car and just left.
Barbara didn't want to show her face on camera, but she's trying to get the word out about this thief who grabbed an important package from her doorstep.
It's literally something that we needed.
This video shot from their doorbell cam shows the woman with long dreadlocks walk up to their home on Southwest 23rd Terrace and 17th Avenue around 4:45 Tuesday. And without missing a beat, she slips the package into her big purse and takes off.
Like if this was her house.
But here's the thing. Instead of swiping a nice gift days before Christmas, she made off with medicine her son with autism needs to get through the day.
It helps him, just to be balanced and be in a better mood and be more focused at school.
This theft, the latest in a disturbing trend sweeping South Florida this holiday season. Surveillance video like this one, catching thieves walking up and grabbing boxes.
You don't feel safe.
And in this one from Fort Lauderdale, this suspected father-daughter duo make the grab. So now, while Barbara waits another week for her son's medicine, she has harsh words for that bold woman in the blue dress.
I would say, how dare you? How dare you, just come on my property, ruin our trust in, the neighborhood or people who come through here.
Walter Morris reporting on that story. Hey, some things just go together, like love and marriage, and some say, at one store at least, bullets and guns. A Volusia County jewelry store putting that logic to work with a holiday promotion. Listen to this one. You can buy from a selection of jewelry costing more than $450, and then you're eligible to receive a free shotgun. Store has run that promotion for the past 3 years on Christmas and Valentine's Day. So popular, they say they've already run out of shotguns and have put in more orders.
A husband wanting to get something for a wife, or a wife wanting to get something for herself and gets a free shotgun for her husband for Christmas.
Well, the store owner says customers have to undergo that federal background check before they can leave with the gun.
Authorities say a drone flew into the North Perry's airspace in Broward County. It came onto the airport and eventually tumbled onto a taxiway. Drones are supposed to stay at least 5 miles from all airports and fly no higher than 400 feet.
This was found crashed on the airport, so imagine this impacting the front of an aircraft, a propeller, or going into an engine, which it could destroy instantly. And that's really where the threat is.
Broward Aviation says recently another drone came on to the property, near the property there at North Perry. It got away before they could track it back to its operator. The FAA's new rules, though, require operators register their unmanned aircraft, something aimed at getting operators to learn the rules before they take off. If you're caught flying near an airport, you could face charges.
Hey, just last week alone, more than 4 million Americans signed up for their health care plans under the Affordable Care Act. Our state led the way in registrations. More than 1.5 million people have already chosen a health care plan. Texas taking second, more than 1 million people signing up. This past week, GOP candidates expressed opposition to the new health laws, which opponents say isn't actually free and that they plan to expose it and stop Obamacare if elected to office. All right, a reminder for you parents out there going out for the holidays before you leave the children with the babysitter, keep those medications off nightstands and away from the reach of curious toddlers. Never hurts also check if your home has a working carbon monoxide detector and smoke alarm.
A warning to all seafood lovers. The warmer water temperatures may attract tiny algae from the Caribbean Sea to our area that causes fish poisoning. State health leaders say it's really difficult to detect which fish have been poisoned because they don't show any signs. Doctors say, though, if you start feeling sick after eating local seafood, especially large ocean reef fish, get help right away. After months of legal wrangling, the Florida Department of Health will resume screening and enrolling kids with complex medical conditions into the Specialized Children's Medical Services Program. This move is effective January 11th, and it follows months of turmoil over the question of eligibility for the Children's Medical Services Program, which, by the way, provides coordinated care for children with chronic and serious medical conditions.
All right, where'd you do your Christmas shopping this year? A new survey saying many of you did it online while at work. Ooh, you're on the naughty list. 1 in 2 Americans, 50% of people that were surveyed said they shopped while working, according to a Career Builder survey. The good news, less than half said they would spend more than an hour at work during the Christmas shopping season buying items online. I can't say in my many years of the business that I haven't, but I'm definitely wary of doing that because I can be tracked and
I've looked stuff up.
Paranoid.
I'm just going to say, you don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, you didn't have time to do that project?
Well,
Well, you had time to order this.
just do it on your smartphone.
Yeah.
Or wait till you get home.
Yeah.
How about, let's just say, let's be good guys. And we're trying to get on the nice list before the end of the night.
Yeah, I got you.
Or you just breeze through the stores and get it done, you know.
Let's talk a little bit about our forecast. You know what? Sensational weather right now. Look at the Boynton Inlet camera there. Lots of sunshine. Some pretty big waves there, about waist high or so. There's still a high risk for rip currents along area beaches. This is because we still have these gusty winds out of the southeast. And you know what? The risk for rip currents is going to remain elevated straight through the weekend because our winds will stay gusty out of the east and southeast as we move into tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. But at least we're seeing more sunshine today than we've seen the past couple of days. We do have a few showers around on Live Viper 5 Max. You see a couple of showers. Most of them offshore, but we've had a couple that popped up. It's not even clear if any of this rainfall is reaching the ground from the shower activity, but it looks like a couple little showers trying to develop up around Indiantown and out by the eastern parts of Lake Okeechobee. Rain chances remain only at about 10% or so today, so very low chances for rain. A few coastal showers possible, a couple of showers inland. As we get into the evening hours, things look pretty good, so if you have outdoor plans this evening, there's only that slim chance for a few showers. Rain chances do pick up a little bit as we head into Christmas Day. But as we get into the evening tonight, there's something you can look for in the nighttime sky. At 6:34 p.m. tonight, the International Space Station will be visible for about 6 minutes as it crosses the sky from northwest to southeast. And as I've been telling parents and aunts and uncles so far over the past couple of days, sometimes the space station can be mistaken for Santa's sleigh. Wink, wink. Sorry, Mike, I forgot to wink. Wink, wink, just so you know. So I posted that on my Facebook page, or at least it'll post in the next few minutes or so if you need the time and where to look for the International Space Station. 10% chance for rain today, 20% tomorrow, 10% over the weekend, and about a 20% chance for rain on Monday. Beach forecast, that risk for rip currents continues. And also, resident surfer James Whelan says there are quite a few men of war out there, so be careful if you decide to take an ocean swim, and always check with a lifeguard before getting into the ocean. We've got temperatures that'll stay in the mid-80s for today and tomorrow and through the weekend and into next week. It looks fantastic, and there's going to be a breeze straight through the weekend to make it feel a little more comfortable, even with these very warm temperatures. Some computer models have some cooler air moving in by New Year's Day. That's still pretty far away, but it can happen. At least some seasonable temperatures possibly to start 2016.
Christmas came early for Beatles fans. Starting today, music from the Fab Four is going to be available on every on-demand streaming service for the very first time. The Beatles' remastered studio albums became available just after midnight.
All right, Glenn, I know you said something might look as if it's Santa's sleigh tonight. This might look like it as well for some parts of the country. Don't know if we're really going to see it here, but an asteroid is going to pass our planet. Not so close. You can kind of see it with the naked eye still. 6.8 million miles. It's 3,600 feet long, this asteroid. That's a big boy. 3 years from now, it's going to get closer, 1.8 million miles. But again, no danger to us, just something cool to see in the skies.
All right, so for many of you, the best film this year, it's still in theaters.
I would agree with that. Up next, a review of some of the other big box office hits this year.
At La Mesa RV, we have the right RV at the right price right now. Like this new Renegade Bellagio, discounted to just $448 per month. Massive selection, everyday low prices, only at La Mesa RV of Port St. Lucie.
For the most casino action in Florida, sail on Blue Horizon Casino Cruises, Port of Palm Beach. Live craps, roulette, blackjack, slots, plus sportsbook. Great food, fun, and a friendly staff. Book now, BlueHorizonCasino.com.
Today on 5 is sponsored by MD Now Urgent Care.
This Christmas Eve.
Why do you think Santa's cheeks are so rosy?
Shake up your menu with a pasta straight from Rachel's family to yours. And the Cake Boss's go-to dessert. Next, Rachel.
Today at 12 noon on WPTV News Channel 5.
From WPTV News Channel 5, get Storm Team 5 weather updates throughout the day on News Radio 1290 WJNO.
The hits, the misses, the pizza. The juice, the sacks, the pizza. The superstars, the super fans, the pizza. Everything you love about football is here, especially the pizza.
Up your game with 2 large 2-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large 2-topping pizzas for $7.77 each.
Better ingredients, better pizza. PapaJohns.com.
The official pizza sponsor of the NFL.
BrandsMart USA is having a last-minute mega Christmas sale. Hurry in now. This recliner is a low $149.88. An Avanti Dual Zone 18-bottle wine cooler is just $149.88. This 40-inch LED TV is only $198.88. iPad Mini 2s are $199 each. Get the Bose Cinemate 15 home theater speaker system for $499. Hurry in. It's the BrandsMart USA last-minute mega Christmas sale.
Sail on a Blue Horizon Casino Cruise. Enjoy great food, live entertainment, and hot gaming action, all for just $20. And receive $20 in free slot play. That's like sailing for free. Book now, BlueHorizonCasino.com.
La Mesa RV made over a $4 million special purchase of new Winnebago gas and diesel motorhomes. We stole them, now you steal them. Like this new Winnebago Sunstar, only $59,998 or just $379 per month, only at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
Closed captioning on WPTV is sponsored by Bethesda Health.
Hey, the year almost up, and pretty soon we're going to be ringing in 2016. But before we do that, we're going to take a look back at some of the biggest films of the year that fans just absolutely loved.
Yeah, of course, one right now, Star Wars: The Force Awakens, ripping up box office records. And NBC's Mark Barger joins us with the year in review of all the movies.
Nothing will stand in our way.
2015's biggest box office question is still up in the air. Whether Star Wars: The Force Awakens' blistering start will propel it to eventually challenge Avatar's all-time box office record, $2.8 billion worldwide.
The only way you can make Avatar or Titanic money is if you have a film that people will go back and see 3, even 4 times.
That's what helped vault 2015's biggest summer hit, Jurassic World, into 3rd place all time.
Brian, Tez, blow it!
Furious 7 also raced its way into the number 5 spot. Avengers: Age of Ultron was right behind at number 6. Each one huge hits.
2015 is really going to be remembered as one of these years that doesn't come along very often as far as mammoth box office.
Jennifer Lawrence's Hunger Games finale, Mockingjay Part 2, led another group of films bringing in more than $200 million.
When you have a huge franchise like the Hunger Games starring a woman that does really well, or a movie like Trainwreck written by and starring a woman that does exceptionally well. I think that's really exciting.
Oh my God.
Amy Schumer's comedy topped $100 million. So did Melissa McCarthy's espionage giggle fest, Spawn. 3 major success stories for female-driven films.
I think that's a trend that we're going to see continuing more and more as the years go on.
And this year could still crack $11 billion in total U.S. box office, an all-time record.
I don't think we're going to see a year like this for quite a long time.
Leaving a tall challenge for the films to come in the year ahead. Mark Barker, NBC News.
All right, maybe you saw one missing, and you're like, what about Minions?
Yeah, Minions.
Yeah.
I actually want to see that.
Okay, big time money raked in,
Yeah,
right?
raked in more than, I think, $1.15 billion.
With a B.
With a B,
With a B. All right. Hey, up next, what the family of a teen killed is saying after his death.
And the latest on the deadly storms across the Midwest and the South. We'll be right back.
The Now South Florida, a show that has a finger on the pulse of what's happening right now. It's fast-paced, upbeat, usable news for busy people.
The Now South Florida, letting you know what's happening right now.
Weekdays at 4 on WPTV, News Channel 5.
He's back, and he's hanging with the stars. Catch the 2016 Golden Globe Awards, Sunday, January 10th. And hold on to your globes, because Ricky's back, right here on WPTV News Channel 5.
It's Mattress Firm's Overstock and Clearance Sale. We're clearing out over $30 million worth of overstock and clearance mattresses. Don't miss Sealy Queen Sets now just $299.99. Come in today and get a luxury pillow, mattress protector, or mattress frame for just 88 cents each when you purchase select Tempur-Pedic, Beautyrest Black Hybrid, or Sealy Posturepedic Optimum mattress sets. Hurry in and buy now before prices go up. And save on select Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Plus, get 0% APR for 5 years only at Mattress Firm.
Welcome back. Big news from Beverly Hills. Celebrity plastic surgeon Dr. Andrew Orton has discovered an anti-aging breakthrough called Fill and Freeze. And he's giving away 1 million bottles free.
I've spent nearly 30 years looking for an effective, instant breakthrough to reduce the appearance of wrinkles that can be applied topically instead of with surgery or invasive medical techniques. And I finally found it with Derm Exclusives Fill and Freeze.
Wow, I'm young again. I don't feel like an old lady. The lines are gone.
Oh my God. Wow. I can't believe it. It looks really good. It gives you a whole new confidence.
It definitely took 10 years off. If I went to a dermatologist here in the city, I would pay $300-400 for this.
I know you're wondering what Derm Exclusive can do for you. Well, you don't have to wonder. You can order it right now and try it for yourself absolutely risk-free. And here's how.
Call now during this special direct-to-consumer offer, and you won't pay $120. Today, you can get your own instant results with Fill and Freeze for only $59. But that's not all. Today, we're taking another $20 off, so now you can get this instant wrinkle-removing miracle for the low price of only $39.95. And as part of our 1 million bottle giveaway, Dr. Orton is including a second $60 bottle of Fill and Freeze free. That's nearly $120 of Fill and Freeze for only $39.95. Dr. Orton will even include his Micro Peel Resurfacing Pads, Intensive Repair Serum, and Collagen Lift Moisturizer, a $200 value, free. Order now and we'll even upgrade your order to express delivery. That's a $15 value, free. Plus, you even get to try it risk-free for 30 days with our money-back guarantee. But you must call to order. Call 1-800-399-2119. That's 1-800-399-2119. Order now.
There's stunning footage of really powerful storms this morning. Those storms caused deaths, damage, and power outages in parts of the Midwest as well as the South.
Yeah, just can't believe this picture up right here. Andrew Spencer reports is a victim right now working to pick up the pieces.
We came that close. It's like a near-death experience.
Some people made it to safety just in time.
We were in the house. We heard the wind picking up. We just dashed out to the storm shelter, and we had 45 seconds, and it just hit. We walked out of the storm shelter. Everything was gone.
Others weren't so lucky. Several people died as a large tornado formed in northern Mississippi. It left a trail of damage for miles and miles, moving well into Tennessee.
When the tornado was over, I couldn't even find my house. It was just that bad. Trees was just everywhere.
Overnight, first responders in several states worked to make sure nobody was trapped under debris, desperate for help.
That's our number one priority. If we do have someone that is stranded or someone that is trapped, we're trying to clear each street, each county road, each highway, going door to door to make sure we can eliminate all the possibilities there's still someone that needs help.
The storm system left damage across much of the Midwest and the South, flooding roads, downing trees, and damaging homes in parts of Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, and Alabama as well. I'm Andrew Spencer reporting.
He shot a man in the head for no reason, but they was trying to break into my house.
A young man with a bright future dead just one day before Christmas. We're learning more about 19-year-old Wellington David Glinton, a graduate of Lake Worth High School, attending Missouri Valley College on a basketball scholarship. He was home on holiday break when he was killed on Tuesday night, and family members say that it happened after he and a friend were confronted by burglars at the friend's home. Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office released this suspect here, the sketch of the suspect, and News Channel 5's Andrew Ruiz spoke with the family.
My son, he was a good student, he was a good kid.
Alita Johnson is mourning the death of her 19-year-old son. The loss, almost too much to bear.
Constantly crying. I can't hardly drive because he's on my mind. I'm thinking about my son, my baby boy. And that's a big pill that I have to swallow.
Alita says Wellington David Glinton was with his childhood friend Darren. The two were catching up after being away in college. Darren, who lives with his mother off Lantana Road at the Bridgewater Apartments, says when he and David arrived home, they found 8 thieves burglarizing his garage.
They tried to defend our house. We thought they ran in our house already, so we was trying to chase them out.
Darren says as David ran after the suspects and got close to one of them, he was shot in the face. Their families devastated.
All he was doing was protecting this woman's home. He's a hero.
David graduated from Lake Worth High School, played junior varsity basketball at Missouri Valley College. Those who knew him said he was the star of the family.
Yeah, my brother was a good kid, man. You know, he had scholarships. He was down here visiting for a Christmas break. He's in college, you know. He don't bother nobody. He never wronged nobody. He never bothered nobody. He innocent.
Investigators say they are still trying to piece together what happened as family and friends try to make sense of a senseless crime. Andrew Ruiz, WPTV News Channel 5.
So, of course, we want to show you this picture here one more time. If you recognize this man, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers.
Getting our first look at a woman arrested after damaging the city Christmas tree in Boynton Beach. 19-year-old Samantha Prezendu tore 21 ornaments off the tree. That's according to police. Also damaged the lights and damaged the star on the top of the tree. This is her booking photo. The city says it's going to cost about $1,000 to fix everything. Boynton Beach Police said that she already posted bail and was released yesterday. A man admitting to breaking into cars in Boynton Beach, say police, all to steal money so he could buy Christmas gifts for his friends. Investigators say the burglaries happened early Tuesday in the 500 block of Manatee Bay Drive. The woman saw DeAndre Johnson going through the trunk of her neighbor's car and then called police. They linked him to 6 other nearby car burglaries. But when he didn't find, I should say, the money he was hoping for, he left the cars ransacked without taking anything.
A tragic accident. That's the way the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office is describing last month's deadly shooting of a woman by her fiance. No charges have been filed against 52-year-old Philip Misa. He says he accidentally shot 47-year-old Glenda Gregory at his home on Maidstone Drive and tells police that he'd mistaken her for an intruder. Detectives say she died from a single gunshot wound to the chest.
We now know the identity of a motorcyclist hit and killed in West Palm Beach Tuesday night. 21-year-old Shane Howard of Royal Palm Beach died after colliding with several vehicles at the corner of Worthington Road and Australian Avenue. No other drivers hurt. Police are still trying to figure out what caused this crash.
This is an emotional reunion, 4 months in the making and just in time for Christmas.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Lance Corporal Peter Allen surprised his wife Kelly in the middle of the mall at Wellington Green. As you see there, she was posing for pictures with Santa when he snuck up behind her and surprised her. Peter's in the Marines and stationed in California, but she's here at home in Florida. The two weren't planning on seeing each other until sometime in late January, so as you can imagine, quite a surprise for her.
It took me a second to put it together because it was such a shock. I didn't expect it at all.
I feel like every woman should get surprises like this, honestly.
Love what he says there. The couple, by the way, got married last September, and she plans on moving to California next February to live where he's stationed.
All right, terrible weather snarling parts of holiday travel. There were thousands of delays across the country, adding insult to injury with a record number of travelers expected this year. NBC's Stephanie Gosk is at LaGuardia Airport.
The winter storms are playing Scrooge. More than 5,400 flights were delayed across the country Wednesday, sending Christmas from merry to miserable for many travelers.
Flight's been delayed. It's now hopefully not going to be canceled. The earlier flight to Raleigh was canceled, so we're praying that we get out so that we can get home for Christmas.
Rain and heavy fog blanketed the runways of New York's LaGuardia Airport, putting priceless holiday family time in danger for some of the 38 million people expected to fly this holiday season.
I don't want to miss Christmas with my kids.
We have dogs we need to get home to and care for, so I'm hoping we can get out tonight.
The fog also hampered would-be flyers at Chicago O'Hare, hoping to make it home for the holidays.
The fog is kind of scary, but let's see what happens.
All right. Hopefully everybody gets a safe travel
going on
today.
there. But coming up, something for all you procrastinators out there.
As you wait to the last minute, we're going to tell you the easiest gift you can buy and help you cross people off your list today.
Right now, Winn-Dixie has cut prices on produce items to just $1. 3 pounds of onions, $1. Celery, $1. 1 pound of carrots, $1. Green beans, $1. And 1 pound of zucchini or yellow squash, only $1. Great food makes for a great feast at Winn-Dixie.
There are sales, then there's a City Mattress sale.
During the year-end clearance, save up to 50% on the best mattresses and bedroom furniture. And while the prices have been reduced for this sale, one thing that will never diminish is the superior level of service you'll receive at City Mattress. With a 99% customer satisfaction rating, you owe it to yourself to visit City Mattress for the large selection, superb customer service, and the guaranteed lowest prices.
The year-end clearance, on now, only at City Mattress.
At Evelyn & Arthur, we know what you love to wear and what looks great on you. We scope out the trends that are right for you and put together a look that reflects your taste in styles and colors that fit you and your lifestyle, day and night. So come by anytime, and don't be surprised if you go home with a few new things.
Evelyn & Arthur.
Boca Raton, Manalapan, Palm Beach Gardens, and Stewart. Have you had a good look lately?
Dedication. How do you define it? It's about protecting, caring, and empowering. My name is Mark Anajar.
And I'm Glenn Levine. We dedicate ourselves every day to defending our clients' rights,
providing the protection they need and deserve to make them whole again.
Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
When does driving matter most? Finding your new favorite road? Or when just taking a drive turns into a drive for good? This holiday, take a test drive during the Mazda Drive for Good event, and we'll give back an hour of our time to local causes. Buy any new Mazda and we'll donate to St. Jude or a charity you choose. Because driving matters most when you're driving for good.
I'm on oxygen therapy, and I just found an amazing product. It's the new Simply Go Mini Portable Oxygen Concentrator from Philips Respironics. At only 5 pounds, it helps me to live my life again. It delivers nearly 20% more oxygen to give me a feeling of confidence when I'm on the go.
Call or visit the website for more information. Simply Go Mini is intended for prescription use by patients requiring supplemental oxygen. It may not be for all oxygen therapy needs. Talk to your doctor to decide if it's right for you. Innovation and you. Philips Respironics.
Right now, Winn-Dixie has cut prices on produce items to just $1. 3 pounds of onions, $1. Celery, $1. 1 pound of carrots, $1. Green beans, $1. And 1 pound of zucchini or yellow squash, only $1. Great food makes for a great feast at Winn-Dixie.
20 minutes till noon right now. Are you on the naughty list when it comes to finishing your holiday shopping? Hopefully not. Last minute shoppers, we're talking to you out there. You can still make it to malls and local outlets today. Yesterday, we were at the mall at Wellington Green. Not bad, but today, you know, that's going to be a different story, folks. Hopefully it's not stressing you out too much. Here's what the experts say you should do if you're making a last minute ditch effort to get those gifts.
I would suggest being ready. If you're going to come to the store, I would suggest doing a little online looking and having it ready so you can come in, boom, boom, boom. We can wrap you up and you can go.
Malls are open right now, and guess what? Most of them, including those outlets, close at 6 tonight.
Christmas came a little early for Beatles fans. Starting today, music from the Fab Four will be available on every on-demand streaming service for the very first time. The Beatles' remastered studio albums became available just after midnight.
All right, do you want compensation for bogus cell phone charges? Time's running out for you to claim part of that $158 million settlement for Verizon and Sprint customers. It's for cramming charges. What that is unwanted fees on your cell phone bill for things like premium texting or horoscopes. The fees were charged between 2010 and 2014. We have a link on our WPTV app so you can claim your refund.
Zatarain's is voluntarily recalling its 8-ounce boxes of red beans and rice original. The product, we're told, might contain undeclared dairy ingredients that could cause serious allergic reactions. The dairy allergens are not listed on the box itself. The product in question, by the way, has the words Best Buy followed by July 31 16Z. The company says it has not received any reports of illnesses. Hey, all that holiday shopping, it could be leaving a mark on your credit score. All those holiday purchases placed on your credit card can raise your credit utilization and cause some short-term damage to your credit score. But if you pay your bills on time and really start bringing down your utilization, you could help recover that score over time. Several websites, though, that we have on our website offer free looks at your credit score, as well as the credit reports that do influence that.
Okay, there's a new way to shop out there. Maybe a little late for the holidays, but what are we talking about here?
Right, so this is called experimental shopping, and we're going to tell you how you can try it out after the holidays.
For the most casino action in Florida, sail on Blue Horizon Casino Cruises, Port of Palm Beach. Live craps, roulette, blackjack, slots, plus sportsbook. Great food, fun, and a friendly staff. Book now, BlueHorizonCasino.com.
Addiction, like a thunderstorm, begins with a single drop, sweeping families away in the surge.
I didn't have my father in my life, my mother. I didn't know where she was.
Here in South Florida, Faith Farm Ministries, a free residential recovery program, provides shelter from the storm.
Faith Farm gave me the hope. Faith Farm gave me the love.
Miracles happen every day here.
To learn the many ways you can support Faith Farm Ministries, including the donation of usable household items, visit faithfarm.org.
What's wrong, Dan? You used to talk to me about our football playing days together, but lately all you talk about is HCA East Florida.
Well, Dan, you know HCA East Florida is the best in the business.
I thought I was the best in the business.
I think I know what will cheer you up. How would you feel about joining the team?
Really?
Yeah, I think I still have some pull around here.
From fast ER visits to top-notch health professionals, HCA East Florida makes finding a health partner easy.
You nailed it.
Save the date. The clock starts online at 12:01 a.m. Saturday, December 26th. That's when you can shop roomstogo.com. Get great furniture, save big, and pay no interest for 5 years until January 2021. Or shop our stores when they open at 10 a.m. Saturday morning. Get 2021 financing on Cindy Crawford Home, 2021 financing on the Sofia Vergara collection, 2021 financing on living rooms, bedrooms, and more. That's 5 years interest-free financing starting online at midnight Christmas night at Rooms to Go.
Who we think we are. Hello, darkness, my old friend. And who we turn out to be. I've come to talk with you again. Are they ever the same? Because a vision softly creeping.
There's an FBI informant
within
on my team.
The sound.
And I need to kill it.
Of silence.
What does it mean when New South Window says Factory Direct?
It means we have a factory.
It means we eliminate the middleman.
It means you get an award-winning, energy-efficient window at factory direct prices.
Plus, New South windows are made in Florida.
Ford Florida Home.
By Florida workers. Because we know Florida weather.
Right now, buy 2 windows, get the 3rd free, plus our lifetime warranty. New South Window. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. Call now.
Sail on a Blue Horizon Casino Cruise. Enjoy great food, live entertainment, and hot gaming action, all for just $20. And receive $20 in free slot play. That's like sailing for free. Book now. BlueHorizonCasino.com.
All right, very likely that you're going to open your wallets in December. Duh, it's the
apparently
holidays.
so, right? For some retailers, though, this is an opportunity to stand out by taking holiday shopping to the next level. Today's Chanel Jones has this story.
Yes, the more you linger, the more you'll buy. At least that's what companies are hoping. Experiential shopping, it's being called, and some say it's the future of retail. As shoppers prepare to be generous this holiday season, so are some retailers.
It's having that immersive opportunity to say, I like your products, now I want to like your brand. Seeing is believing, smelling is loving.
It's called experiential shopping, and companies like Origins are making large investments in research and design to find new ways of engaging their customers, making shopping interactive and tactile with unlimited samples, facials, and hand treatments. Does it make a difference when it comes to sales?
Absolutely. When a customer comes into an Origins store, we know that if she sits down in the chair, she will spend nearly 40% more than if she doesn't have that experience.
So I'm ready for my blow. Americans will spend more than $50 billion on holiday shopping this year. 90% are expected to make purchases online. Big incentive for stores like Urban Outfitters to follow suit and get customers off the internet and into the store. Walk into New York City's Herald Square location and you'll find a hair salon, full-service cafe, and photo booth. Displays that encourage shoppers to touch, test, and tweet. According to the Boston Consulting Group, 72% of millennials say they would rather spend their money on experience versus product. Give them both, and sales figures show it's a winning combination. On Chicago's Magnificent Mile, the Moto Shop is doing just that.
The store is meant to be very experiential. You can feel all the different material backs that you can put on your phone. Over at the watch station, you can try on different bands, see which one you like, see which one looks the best on your wrist.
Customers can also grab a free cookie on their way to test out the world's first shatterproof smartphone. This is almost therapeutic.
Here you're getting kind of a personalized touch and service. So yeah, I like the concept.
Seeing the store is like, wow.
It's definitely experiential. I've never been in a store like this.
Stores hoping to capture the holiday spirit and make wish lists longer, one experience at a time. This kind of shopping is likely to last well beyond the holidays. We're entering a trend where people want to slow down. They want more from their shopping experience.
Mike and Tori, I don't want to disappoint you at all, but I can show you about 100 people that aren't watching our show right now. There they are. What do you have? Maybe they have portable televisions out there. They're streaming live on, they're streaming live on their smartphones. I knew that. The Boca Beach camera showing lots of folks taking advantage of extra sunshine today. We haven't seen a lot of sunshine over the past couple of days, but it's really breaking through today. Our temperatures are heating up. There's still very gusty winds out of the southeast. 17 mile per hour wind right now in West Palm, 14 miles per hour in Vero, about 14 miles per hour down in Miami, and picking up a little bit as we get into the afternoon hours as well. That's creating a pretty high risk for rip currents along area beaches. Also driving a few showers right up along the coast there. And it looks like a couple of showers picking up inland too around Lake Okeechobee. Just a few showers here and there. Rain chances are pretty low today, only about 10% or so. So just a few fast moving showers. Much different forecast as you head up the east coast of the U.S. toward the mid-Atlantic states here as that storm system continues to push over to the east, and a lot of heavy rainfall expected along parts of the East Coast through the afternoon and into the evening as well. Temperatures right now, 82 in West Palm, 83 in Vero Beach, 81 in Okeechobee. Our average highs this time of year are in the mid-70s, and here we are still during the morning hours sitting in the 80s, and we'll make it into the mid-80s, possibly upper 80s over the next couple of hours or so. It's a pretty steamy forecast, but again, those winds helping a little bit to make it feel a little more comfortable. Daytime high temperatures aren't going to fluctuate too much over the next 5 to 7 days. We'll stay pretty much in the mid-80s. A few extra clouds here and there will cause temperatures to dip a little bit. Boating forecast, choppy today. Gusty winds out of the southeast, 15 to 20 knots. Seas about 3 to 5 feet. Inland waters with a moderate chop. Pretty low rain chances today, but a few fast-moving showers are certainly possible. Now, actually, rain chances do go up a little bit tomorrow, from about 10% today to about 20% tomorrow. But as Santa flies overhead tonight, things looking pretty good. And as we get into Christmas Day, that's when we can start to see the showers moving in along the coast during the morning, and then a few during the day. Hot and breezy, temperatures mid-80s. Over the weekend, rain chances start to drop back down again to around 10%. As I mentioned last half hour, we stay warm straight through the, next week, but we could start to see some cooler air move in by New Year's Day. That's a quick look at your forecast.
Can you believe it? Tonight is Christmas Eve. Hopefully by now, most of your gifts are wrapped and you started cooking so you'll be able to enjoy the next couple of days. And if you're looking for something that everyone can nibble on before or after church or tomorrow morning, we've got a monkey bread that doesn't monkey around when it comes to taste. We start by cutting a couple packages of refrigerated buttermilk biscuits into quarters. We drizzle them with some melted butter and sprinkle them with a sugar nutmeg mixture. This goes into a bundt pan and we pour on some store-bought or homemade eggnog that we've mixed with a little sugar. While it's baking, we whisk together some more eggnog with a bit of rum extract and powdered sugar. When it comes out of the oven, which in my opinion can't be soon enough, we'll drizzle this over it after turning it onto a platter. Now everyone can pull it apart, and with each bite, you get the rich eggnoggy taste combined with the buttermilk and the biscuits. I hope you'll go online and get the recipe for our eggnog monkey bread. And no worries, you still have plenty of time to pick up the few things you need for this. We'd like to personally wish you a holiday filled with good health, great food, and of course, lots of ooh, it's so good. You are into the festivities already.
People are getting pretty excited about that one here in the studio. You can find this recipe and all the other ones from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen on our website. Just go to WPTV.com/Mr. Food. Hey, thanks for joining us this week on Today on 5 at 11 o'clock. But tomorrow, John and Rox are going to be back. They're going to have a very special Christmas edition of the show. So make sure that you and your families tune in to watch local organizations as well as performers right here on the show.
Up next, a touching story about how one little Jersey girl contacted Santa when she thought she did something wrong. That's when we come back.
Tonight on the list, the history behind these iconic cocktails and how you're making them wrong. Plus, you don't actually need 8 hours a night. We're putting sleep myths to rest.
Tonight at 7 on News Channel 5.
Police!
Are you now or have you ever been an informant for the FBI?
Someone's talking.
There's a rat on my team.
I need to kill it.
Right now, Winn-Dixie has cut prices on produce items to just $1. 3 pounds of onions, $1. Celery, $1. 1 pound of carrots, $1. Green beans, $1. And 1 pound of zucchini or yellow squash, only $1. Great food makes for a great feast at Winn-Dixie.
We're empowering South Florida families with information to protect what's yours.
We're here to share practical information you use every day,
So you can get more out of your money and more out of life.
Protect your money. Watch WPTV News Channel 5. Local coverage you can count on.
Get started with me.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Batman.
Classic programming on MeTV is sponsored by Greco Automotive Group.
Sometimes the best gift is just being home with the ones we love most. During City Furniture's holiday sale, a bonded leather bed is just $5.99. A bonded leather sectional, $9.99. A 5-piece dining set, just $7.99. And find even more holiday specials on cityfurniture.com. Plus, enjoy free shipping and no interest for 18 months. Happy holidays from City Furniture.
Which truck brand do you think offers best-in-class HD towing, best V8 horsepower, and has this year's Motor Trend Truck of the Year?
Ram. Chevy.
What do you think?
A Ford. Oh.
Here's the answer. That's the Chevy Silverado HD, the Chevy Silverado, and the Chevy Colorado.
Chevy. Or trade up to this Silverado All-Star and get a total value of $10,000 when you finance through select lenders. Plus, find your tag and get $2,500 bonus cash on select Silverado models in stock. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Excellence. How do you find it? It's fueled by passion, thrives on persistence, and demands nothing less than total dedication. My name is Mark Anajar.
And I'm Glenn Levine.
Our mission to deliver excellence in legal services is what makes a world of difference.
Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
This Christmas Eve.
Why do you think Santa's cheeks are so rosy?
Shake up your menu with a pasta straight from Rachel's family to yours. And the Cake Boss's go-to dessert. Next, Rachel.
Today at 12 noon on WPTV News Channel 5.
Right now, Winn-Dixie has cut prices on produce items to just $1. 3 pounds of onions, $1. Celery, $1. 1 pound of carrots, $1. Green beans, $1. And 1 pound of zucchini or yellow squash, only $1. Great food makes for a great feast at Winn-Dixie.
Time and temperature from TD Bank.
Folks, if you're getting out the door for any kind of travel, especially in Palm Beach County, I want you to take a look at this. Northbound lanes of I-95 at 10th Avenue North shut down. You can see just barely getting traffic by because of a vehicle crash with injuries. Be on the lookout for this. Other than this, though, a pretty smooth commute on the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast. All right, now to this story. You could call it an elf emergency, right?
Exactly.
A 7-year-old called 911 in a panic. She thought she did something that would stop Santa from coming to her house.
Yeah, Brian Thomas has this story from New Jersey.
That will go this way.
Izzy, Isabella, points to the 2 elves safely tucked in these stockings in the La Peruta living room.
It was an emergency. I was very nervous.
You see, somehow, one of the elves on a shelf ended up on the floor while Mom was sleeping, Izzy making a desperate call to 911.
Hello? Isabella.
Hi, Isabella. Why are you calling 911?
Then, suddenly, this little girl panicked.
Don't come to my house, don't.
Okay.
Her elf was in trouble.
Yes, I was trying to call my dad, but I called you an accident.
You could just say you made a mistake, okay?
She tells me now that she was throwing a ball and accidentally hit her elf. But police came to this door, worried that she was in real trouble. Mom, Lynn Ann, woke from sleep to see her daughter trying to shoo the cop away.
She was hysterical crying. She was panicking.
I didn't want to get in trouble.
The officer radioed headquarters.
504 to headquarters. Go ahead, 50. Okay, Isabella apologized. She touched her elf on the shelf. She won't call 911 again.
Police, with their own Christmas cheer to hand out, are understanding.
To her, it was an emergency where she touched the elf and she's going to ruin Christmas. So that was her emergency.
So she did right.
In her mind, she did right, and it was fine with us.
And Izzy learned